Hi, I'm Aaron J. Marks of aaronjmarks.com and commercetheory.com. Welcome to my podcast, A Higher Level, where everything we think, see, and do happens on a higher level. For as long as I can remember, I felt like my mind has worked just a little differently than most others. For my entire life, I've been studying, observing, and contemplating this incomparably strange and wonderful phenomenon called human existence, and trying to figure out what it's all about. People say the way of thinking and theorizing that comes from this offers an unusually high and rich level of insight, clarity, freedom, inspiration, and effortless creativity. And that's ultimately what a higher level is all about. The insight to understand how life works, the clarity to see where to go next, the freedom to go there, the inspiration to find joy and wonder along the journey, and the creativity to honor your particular brand of human genius. In this podcast, I'm going to break down and describe the concepts that come from my theories so that you can see into the fabric of the life you're living with greater depth and precision, and use that understanding to improve your results in every way that's meaningful to you. It's the only life you get, and the only chance you have to make a difference here. If there's one thing I know, it's that all lives can improve, and that the human race is just one big collective results improving system. Ready to find your place here? Fabulous. Let's get into the topic for this episode of A Higher Level. I'll see you again afterward and talk more about what it looks like to work with me. Until then, let's dive in. Hi, this is Aaron of aaronjmarks.com. I'm a visionary purpose coach, metaphysical leadership mentor, theorist of human commerce and communication. And this is a series about what I call the universal shape of leadership and creation. And it's the 8 steps to bridge what I call the realms of purpose and strategy, and then strategy and action. I think it always follows these 8 steps. And I think all feats of leadership and creation follow this same pattern. And these are the 8 steps. And I'm reading from my book, The Complete Science of Human Dynamics. Let's jump back into the series, and you'll hear me read the passage for this episode. Episode 49, From Purpose to Strategy to Action, the Universal Shape of Leadership and Creation. Quote, "There is no greater joy than that of feeling oneself a creator. The triumph of life is expressed by creation." Henri Bergson. Filling in these human-specific steps is a relatively clear and simple matter. But when I consult with growth and leadership-oriented individuals and teams, I commonly find that one or more of them are missing or somehow deficient. And naturally, if you are missing steps in any process, the results will be disappointing and underwhelming in various ways. Here's the essential shape of the process. To review, humans exist collectively as a social species. There is no self. However, the paradox is that it is only within the self that we can access the mind, and so visions must start in an individual imagination. They can't stay there in order to manifest in reality, but that is where they start. And to develop visions, we must feel fully into our subjective experience within the history of the human collective, as it is lived in the present moment, with the memory of the past. It is this perspective and its unique dissatisfaction that creates our distinctly individual frustrations and aspirations, which reveal the misalignment of reality with our subjective, collective ideal. A vision of the ideal takes us to the realm of purpose, simply, completely, and reliably. It is our species-wide purpose to bring reality closer to our ideal. Humans are the only ones with this process, so far as we know. In the realm of purpose, we ponder the paradoxical human condition, often with an amused philosophical detachment that shows us the very energy that comes from perpetual imperfectibility. And we see the graceful intersection of the many ways we can describe this tension. The intersection of these access points brings us inspiration, and we see the DNA of our longings, which is just a little different for everyone. Refer back to access points to the realm of purpose if you need a reminder about that. And this grants us the first step as we proceed from purpose, which is vision. Thanks for joining me on A Higher Level. If I've done my job right, you're seeing, thinking, and acting differently, with more clarity, more decisiveness, more intention, more success. The current state of your life is just a set of results, and they can all be improved. Doesn't matter whether it concerns yourself, your family, your friends, your community, your workplace, your investments, your world. Behave differently, act differently, communicate differently, and your results will change, guaranteed. But how do you change your actions, behaviors, and communications? If you're unsure, give me a shout. I've helped dozens of motivated leaders and organizations like you and yours to improve their results by discerning exactly the right next step. It's something not everyone can do, and it happens to be my specialty. Sound like something you can use? Learn more about me on all my media channels and reach out to start your own conversation and improve your life in every way. There's nothing like it. And you're worth it, because if you're not, then no one is. Thanks again for joining me on a higher level. I'll talk to you next time, and we'll continue to see, think, and act on a higher level. Until then.